Hi, this is Pankaj Soram. You're watching JRU's Pankz Kickz. This is the 6th episode, and today we are going to learn a particular style. It is called Peekaboo. So when you are talking about Peekaboo, this is a particular technique where a person is exposing his whole body in front of you instead of staying slant like this. I mean, if you stand like this, your area of getting hurt or you're exposed very less. So if you're standing like this, particularly you have to be very much you have to keep on moving. It is little bit risky. If you see Mike Tyson, he used to use this technique in order to fight. Whereas if you see Mayweather and other fighters, they will be positioning themselves like this, or maybe when they are very defensive. Whereas Peekaboo is very much offensive. If you see people fighting with Peekaboo style, what they do once they get on the ring, they are mostly facing themselves like this in front of their opponent. Basically, the hand is raised in front of their cheeks like this. If you see from the side, it is like this. Okay, there is difference between other styles. In the last class, we discussed about slip. People used to slip like this, or maybe like this. In Peekaboo style, people will just tilt their head in this way, or maybe they weave. This is a way they use defense. Okay, so whenever we are approaching with us Peekaboo style, what happens? If you see, I have an opponent this side. If you see me from my left, I will be approaching the fighter or the opponent in a very aggressive motion. If you see, I am walking. For example, I have to walk this way. I am approaching the person in order for him to hit me. Basically, the person is tall. He will not be able to, reach out, because he has to. I have to be in his zone where the people usually attack. So basically, if you are standing like this, and your opponent is in front of you, so basically you are not just tilting and rotating most of the time. Here, the position or the angle shifting would be you will just spin like this, or maybe like this. So you understand. Now I will show you how the combinations and everything work. So here, if I'm fighting in Peekaboo style, what I'll be doing, earlier we knew the way a person stands in orthodox is like this. Basically his hand is away from his face, and if you see, I'll be standing like this, or maybe in the southpaw I will be standing like this. Here in Peekaboo, most of the thing is face to face. Your hands are covering up your cheeks, just near your nose. It's not too far, so that as a person is hitting you, you're getting hit yourself, or maybe you are getting hurt like this. So here, in this case, basically it is used when the opponent is tall. So I will be standing like this, or when the person punches you, the way I slip is like this, or maybe like this. There is no particular way. You can the fighters in using this style, they will be either orthodox, and when they slip and when they shift their posture, it again becomes southpaw. They use both of the stance. So there is an advantage like that. But there is a disadvantage. The thing is, if you're standing and approaching the person a fighter like this, you have to be continuously moving your head continuously. And in this kind of strategy, what happens? You are making the opponent to hit you, because you are going very close to them. Okay, you are just approaching the target. So he is meant to throw you punches from every possible angle. So here, basically, what you have to do is, while you're throwing the punches, while approaching him, you can also shift angles so that you can hit it from everywhere. Here you can also remember, when the person is throwing you the jab, you can either go very low and attack his body like that. But while doing it, if the person is standing here, he is throwing the jab, and you just attack him because the idea here is fighting with the taller opponent. So you are standing like this, the guy is throwing you a jab, approach, then just shift, then uppercuts and everything. So basically, people who are new, I think they should start with the way we rotate our body or shift the angle. So you try to practice all this movement. If you're sitting in front of, like standing in front of the mirror, you check if I can rotate this way, this way, this way, again like that, so that there's a semicircular arc in front of you. You can just shift and start with your combination, or maybe get back to the old one. Again, if I have to go this way, I'm just blinding up my opponent. I'm shifting. Again, I'm attacking. Basically, the method of fighting here is like you're changing angle. So, if we start with a combination today, you can learn things like, you know, like jab, jab, cross, jab, uppercut, those basic things. Here you can do one thing. Just throw a cross, throw a jab, tilt, shift, uppercut, and left hook. This is a very deadly combination, because when you're doing a jab and a slip, the person is already throwing a cross. So when he is thinking that you are standing here, just shift your position here and come up with the uppercut and the hook. So this is one thing. So if you can remember, check out my body. Okay, just stand it like that. The person is in front of you. Throw a jab, slip, shift your body, uppercut. Once again, like this. Okay, keep moving, keep moving. Throw a jab, slip, shift. So you understand? So if you do it this way, jab, okay, jab, slip. Here you can also shift. Body shot, uppercut. So there are two things that we are going to learn today. First is jab, slip, shift, uppercut, and hook. And second thing is jab. Already you are tilted. From here, you can shift here, body shot, and uppercut. So I really hope we understood whatever we learned here. That's technique called Peekaboo. This was just an introduction class today, and we will further. It is one of my favorite style of approaching the opponent. So in the next class, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you one of my friends who is going to be taller. Basically, a lot of people are taller than me, and so that's why at home you can just practice this slip movement, ducking, weaving, and you can also try to practice moving your body with your legs. Okay, so till then, stay tuned and stay safe. Bye bye.